What's going on, everyone? Istanagh Vlandis here. I put together this little video. We'll be playing one of my favorite games, Diablo 2, and we're going to be doing what I believe is the funnest activity that you can do in Diablo 2, or at least I have the most fun with it, and that is rolling Runewords. I put together quite the collection of Runewords to roll, and I I don't think anybody's going to be disappointed with the Runewords that we have. Give me 1 second here. We'll go ahead and just hop right into the game. This is my first video, so please forgive me if I, forget to touch base on something that I said I might come back to or something like that. You can always hit me up in the comments. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Let's see here. We're going to make my mighty Runewords game. I always like to make this game when I roll these Runewords. Let's see here. We'll do super secret password. Super secret. Yeah, let's do this. There we go. There we go. All right. Make sure I always make sure to do it in hell difficulty. Just cause it really has no effect, guys. It has no effect. I know it has no effect. It's just something that I like to do. So let's, it's also another little, I guess, tradition, so to speak, that I like to do, but we'll get into that here in just a little bit. First, I want to go ahead and just show off a little bit of what, well, I guess I can show off every one that we'll be rolling, and I'll put links in the description, or timestamps, sorry, not links, timestamps in the description, so you can basically just skip to the rune word that you want to see me roll. Looking here, this is page 1. I do have just some of my other gear and some potions sitting here, but looking here, we got an Eth 4-socketed cryptic axe, and we got the runes for insight here. Raltir Tal Soul. We got another 4-socket Eth weapon here, Thresher, Raltir Tal Soul, another insight we'll be rolling there. I know that's pretty low level rune word. That's all right. I like to say it, this is like, it's like RuneWord foreplay. And then I got 3 monarchs here. I also collected up 20 spirit sets with hells, so I could re-roll these shields a whole bunch. I have a spirit sword here that I literally just picked this up in the previous game, and I was like, oh, why not? I'll just go ahead and throw a spirit in that for the video. Why not, right? But as you can see, you probably already guessed it, I have a really nice base here. Eth Giant Thresher, Bur Mal Bur Ist for infinity. That's going, I mean, really, any way it rolls, it could roll really poorly, but the level 12 conviction aura is what we really want out of that. So either way, this is going to make a really great weapon. It's going to make a really great weapon. Then I got a 5-socket Zerker axe here, and we got Bur Tir Mal Lum, and that is for beast. I'm going to be rolling a beast in that. Then that one's just runes. So here on page 2, we'll call it. We got 5-socket Superior Crystal Sword, Amral Mal Ist Om for, of course, CTA. We got 3-socket Superior, not highly superior, but superior Archon Plate. We're going to be rolling a Treachery in that. That's for one of my character's builds. A lot of this stuff is going to my characters. Some of it, however, is I'm just rolling, just because I collected the ingredients and I wanted to add a little bit more to the video. And then some of it is actually gifts for friends. I have a really nice Superior Troll Nest here, 15% enhanced defense. Eo Ja Pull for Dream. Here we have a 5-socket Phase Blade, not superior, but it doesn't really matter since the rune word we're rolling in it is F tier low Mal Rel, which is of course Greed, which gives of course that flat damage bonus. So having enhanced damage on that doesn't really do you a whole lot of good. It does a little bit, but not a whole lot. Then we have a 4-socket superior phase blade, and I'm going to be rolling a passion in this. Dol Ort Eld Lem. And that's for my next sorceress build, which I'm going to make a video about, and maybe I'll put the link for that in the description as well here. Then we have the final page. Oh, I almost skipped 2 Runewords. That's my fault, guys. So we have a really, really nice Fury or Chaos Claw base. We're going to be rolling a Chaos in it. Fal Chaos. As you can see there, it's got that +3 Lightning Sentry. That's really good, and it's especially good because it comes with Mind Blast and Dragonflight as well. Both skills that you want to have in PvP. Really all 3 skills you want to have in PvP. So extremely nice to add to that Chaos Claw for that PvP assassin. Then I have a non-superior but ethereal Berserker Axe, and we have Hel El Vex Ort Gull, and that is going to be for, of course, the Death Runeword. Let's see here, and then we have the last page. Now I can finally move on here. We have a little something over here that I'm going to do. I'm not even going to hover over it. I will come back to this, but you can see it here. And it's a little science project. We're going to be doing some Herodric Cube science at the end. Just a nice little project to close out the video. So we have, moving on, we have 4-socket flail, Kovacs Polthal for Hoto. And then we have a really nice, extremely nice, ethereal, 15% enhanced damage, 6-socket Great Poleaxe. And we have Vex Hel El Eld Zod F for BOTD in that. That is an excellent base. Excellent base. It was very, very hard to come by, actually. Not a whole lot of people had things like that when I was looking anyway. Then we have another superior 13% enhanced damage 4-socket phase blade, which I'm going to be rolling another passion in. And I know some people out there might be like, oh, you're kind of wasting the 4-socket superior phase blade on passion, But the thing is these are all low runes. I mean, Lem's the highest of them, and Lem is pretty easy to come by. So basically, I just had this laying around, and I was like, why not use superior? I can always clear them later, right? I can always clear them later if I wanted to roll something like Hand of Justice in this. Then we have a superior Winged Helm, 15% enhanced defense. It does have that increased maximum durability, but I wasn't so concerned with that. Eoja Pull for that one, for of course Dream again. It's for this character actually, and he is currently wearing a Dream Bone Visage that I had made. And I have nothing wrong with this. It's good. It just basically, it doesn't, I mean, look at him a little bit here. It doesn't really fit his kind of motif he's got going on. It's kind of knightly, and then up here, like what? Switches to like necromancer type stuff, or like a magician type piece of gear, I guess. At least in my thinking. Like I don't really see a paladin wearing the skull of his enemy on, into battle. But that's just me. So I got him this Winged Helm, and I mean, we can even just throw it on here real quick, just to show you. This is what he's going to look like with the Winged Helm. I think it's a much better, like, just for lack of a better term, Fashion Souls type of goal there, but just for a little bit better aesthetics, you know what I mean? Then we have a superior 15% enhanced damage 5-socket phase blade for another F tier low mal ral for a grief. So this, I'm really hopeful on this one. I want it to roll really well. If we could get like that perfect grief phase blade in the perfect base, that would be great. Then we have another perfect base, another ethereal superior great poleaxe This one, arguably even more perfect than the last one, since it does have that 3 attack rating, but it is negligible. But since they're both going to be rolling, BOTD, which is indestructible, the increased maximum durability does absolutely nothing. So, as opposed to its secondary mod doing nothing, this one does at least something. So arguably more perfect, but either way, doesn't matter. They're both 15 enhanced damage, and that's what counts. Vex, Hell, Eld, Zod, F, again for BOTD. And then we have right here, yet another 5-socket crystal sword. We're going to be rolling a CTA in that as well for another CTA. Amral Mal Ist Om. And then we have this extremely nice 15% enhanced defense 3-socket superior mage plate and a Ja Ith combo for that. We're going to be rolling an Enigma. So that kind of, sums up, except with the exception of the science experiment at the very end, which is a surprise. And it'll be a surprise to me too, because I actually don't know how it's going to work out, but we'll see. But yeah, those are the rune words we're going to be rolling. I'm going to go ahead, and this is the point where I said, I have another little tradition, so to speak, and that is I pick a spot. I pick a good spot to forge my rune words, basically. It's either... Alright, sorry about that. A little technical difficulty there. Yeah, I was saying, I pick a place. It's either going to be like Larzik's Forge here, Charcy's, Brotley's. I usually don't pick Farah because she doesn't have an actual little forge set up. There's Halbu in Act 4. Or I might pick the Hellforge. That's a good place sometimes anyway. If you want to really forge the darkness into your armor. Not really, but you know what I mean. But this time I think I was going to go with, this is probably my favorite place. I'm going to go ahead and find it here real quick. I have not even found it. Oop. Get a high quality shield with my weapon swap, actually. Just slaughter these guys here real quick. Okay. Let's see. Just looking for... I'm going... I mean, as you can guess, I went to Ancient's Way, so I'm going to Ariad Summit. That's where I'm going to go fight the Ancients, activate the altar, and then forge all my rewards up there. Just because it's just something I like to do. It's, it's nothing that needs to be done by any means and has absolutely no effect on the rewards themselves. I just like to pick sites, in the storyline. In the storyline of Diablo 2, I like to pick sites of power to forge my items of power. And that's just something that I like to do. Just makes it a little, I guess, more exciting for me, I guess. So here we go. We'll go ahead and put that TP there. And then we'll show the Ancients what we got. My bow does not last very long with this character. It's one of the only major downsides of this build. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Gotta be careful with the amp damage on. Pallet is down, so we can breathe a little easier now. There we go. Activated the altar. Look at the ruins of Haragoth down there. Alright. We have a nice glowing altar here. I know there's no forge here, but I don't know. It seems like a place of great power. Sometimes I also like to go to the World Stone Chamber. That's also a good place, but I just chose this one for this particular video. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to make it, now that they're gone, I can make a portal here. I am going to have to do a little rearranging, actually, now that I think about it, because I have all these charms and I want to bring more than one rune word with me to roll. So, let's see. I have, okay. Don't need that. I'll just go ahead and drop it. It's fine. There we go. Put those in there. Then, I mean, I can always get more of these. There we go. All right. Oh. Must be careful when. I suppose it was going to do that. Yeah. Start filling it up. Oh. Yes. And now I can, let's see, what should we start with? We'll start with, well, let's start with the spirits, yeah, because it was either going to be the insights or the spirits. We'll take the best of the shields, it's this 146, and then we're going to load up. I'm even going to put my cube. Oh, I got to put it over here, don't I? Yep. Give me 1 second here. I guess I will move some of these. There we go. All right. And then I'll load up here. What can I do? I can do six at a time. Maybe if I put it over here like this, they'll do it like this, huh? Nope. Nope, they will not. Nope. I thought maybe they'd put it up here, but it seems to count it from the bottom up, so. Also, that's going to make it difficult. It's going to make it difficult. Okay. What we'll do instead here. There we go. Oh. Port. Four at a time. 4 rolls at a time. It is kind of a pain to move these over, at least in an organized fashion. Bear with me a little bit. This is all just actually probably kind of unnecessary, you know, because if I were just rolling them here next to my stash, then I wouldn't really need to worry about arranging them like this. But because I like to do it this way, it makes it a little bit more exciting for me. And yeah, I also need some actual portal scrolls for the re-rolling, and I can't believe I thought I could get away from my Herodric cube. I don't know what I was thinking there. Whoop. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So of course I'm going to need the Herodric cube. So I'll go ahead and put this here. I'm going to put this here. Now I can't wear my gear though. I want to wear my gear. Put my keys away. I mean, you can go there. And then my torch. Like this. Like this. I guess I won't need my Tome of Identify either. It could be like this, and then now I can have my cube, which is full of charms. Jeez. I'm so silly, you guys. I'm so silly. Sometimes, like, I filled up this guy's inventory with Runewords so much that I don't even have, like, recourse as to where to put everything. Let's see. Let's see. We throw this down, right? Put this over here like this. One of these can go in there because it's going to have to anyway, right? And then this can go here. I can go there. Then, I can put some of my other charms here, over here. Sorry about this, guys. I do apologize. I'm just, you know, I got everything together, and I guess I was so excited to make the video that I actually didn't properly think everything through. But here we go. We're all set now. Sorry for the delay. Maybe I'll even add like a little time lapse in there, just to, maybe I might. So yeah, we have 4, and then did I forget anything? We have 4 rolls. Nope, I emptied my cube. Yeah, that's everything. Yep. Okay. Let's go. We can finally do it. So let's go ahead. We're going to come back here. Oh, I was going to buy an extra one of these. That's right. But that's all right. Actually, I still have an extra one because we have yet to roll it. So I'll go ahead and even just do that. I'll just open a portal right here. There. Approach the altar. Why not? I'll even buff up. Give us +1 skills. We'll be more skillful in our crafting. Oh. All right, here we go. So I really do need a couple 35 Spirit Monarchs for my sorceress. I'm just rebuilding her after having traded all her gear away to build another character. So let's see here. So Talthal, Ort, go ahead, and I guess I should have arranged these the other way, but it's all right. Tal, Ort, 31. Not quite what we're looking for. Reroll that. Whoop, not hell. Hell. Ort, 28. Not quite what we're looking for. I'm gonna go ahead and clear that again. Hell. Ort, 25. Not what we're looking for. Not what I'm looking for anyway. Why am I doing that? I can totally... Control click is so nice. I should definitely be taking advantage of it. Alright, here we go. Tal, Thol, Ort, and 29. So we did not get it. Go ahead and put that there and that there. We're going to step through. Go grab some more spirit sets here.
How may I be of help?
This might not seem like the most exciting part. This is more just a RuneWord rolling foreplay, if you will. Okay, so let's see here. It's like training. It's like training in our RuneWord crafting for like the better RuneWords. That's what it is. So then let's see here. Excuse me. My bad. here. That's how they should be arranged. And in fact, it should almost be like this. Yeah. Just to make it, easier when it comes time to craft the rune, or to write the runes in order to the item. Performing tasks like this in games really makes me look forward to the time when we have like really advanced VR and stuff like that, where basically like where your eye, it might sense like where your eyes focus, and you could move items just by looking at the two spaces. Like that would be really cool. Or it might even just, this kind of semi-disturbing thought, it might even just read your brain waves or something, and interact with it. That would be also pretty cool. Because then tedious tasks like dragging things over from one space to the next would be basically a thing of the past. Like you might still have to do it, but all you'd have to do is either like look at it or think it. You know what I mean? I'm talking about advanced, like really advanced VR. Right now we kind of have still use the controllers and stuff like that with the headset. So, I'm not saying that it's necessarily going to get to a point like that either. I'm just hopeful. Like VR would be pretty cool if we really invested like a lot into it. I think it could be, basically the future of gaming. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and clear that pretty ugly 29 out of there. Hell, soul, port, 28. Hell, soul, port, 29. So, 31. So, 28. We might not get a single 35 spirit out of all of those, which is, hey, if I roll poorly on the spirits and even the insights, like, okay, I'll accept that. If I roll good on the rest, I'll be like, yeah, that's totally fine. Totally fine, because we have some pretty high level rune words to roll, and some of them have some very important variants, especially like the dreams with the faster hit recovery and the all resistances, like those, and they're wide variants too. So yeah, it's in the cube. So now Patel, so 9. All right. Here we go. Round 3 of creating spirits. Clear that 28. Now, so, 26. Now, so, 34. So close. So close. I do really need that 35% because it's going on the sorceress who's basically built around hitting 200% faster cast rate. And I'm going to make a video for her later. Oh, look at that. 35%. 35% spirit. What did I get? 102 mana, 7 magic absorb, but I'm not really too concerned. Really, if I get like, it really doesn't matter, but if I get like over 100 mana, I'm fine. Like, that's good. Nice. 35 spirit. 35 spirit. So with that, we're going to go grab another shield. Hoping to get another 35 spirit for her offhand as well. Just go ahead and throw that right there. Grab the next best shield. And might as well fill up on these runes here. Maybe just put that in there, though. Just so I don't accidentally, mess it up. Not that I'd be losing out on a whole lot with these, but, it's just generally never a good feeling to lose a rune from misplacing it in an item before you meant to. Or, like out of order. Which is why I always say, like, and I will probably even reiterate this later, always, always, always double check your Runewords. Like, yeah, you didn't see me do it on these because I am very certain of what they are, but even like when I'm very certain, if I'm dealing with any kind of high rune, I always double check it. Even if I'm certain, I always double check. Just because, you don't want to make that mistake. High runes are so rare, so hard to come by, and so hard to trade for. Because you have to have an item that people actually want to trade their high rune for. Which, there's, like, depending on the stage of the ladder, of course, there's not very many that are actually like that. Things like Griffin's Eye comes to mind. In the early ladder, maybe Shaco, like in the early ladder when everybody wants a Shaco and nobody has them, or an Aussie, or a Cal Armor, or a Cal Ami, something like that. Yeah, in the early ladder, great. But like right now, Shaco isn't really worth hardly anything, really. Like maybe an Istrune, probably less than that, though. Probably less than that. Paul Rune. Right now. So anyway, we'll just continue on here. Sorry for the delay. Not trying to sit around teaching you life lessons you probably already know. But, just in case people didn't know, even, like, I've been playing this game for a long time. Like, obviously, this is Diablo 2 Resurrected, so I've only been playing it since it released, but I've been playing Diablo 2 for a very long time, since original release. And before that, Diablo 1. So, might have dated myself a little bit there, but I don't really mind. Yeah, but basically, it's such a terrible feeling to lose a high rune to an item that you didn't, you either just messed up the order or you didn't even intend to socket it in that item. Maybe it was in your stash and you didn't even think it was socketed or something, and you went to like move, you're like, oh, I'm gonna click this rune, move it over here, and then move the shield over here, and it socketed it instead or something like that. Like, that's just, it's a situation that came to mind that could possibly happen to somebody. That's such a terrible feeling. So just avoid that altogether. All right, because the game's hard enough already without you kicking yourself. All right, so yeah, Oh, I was looking at smite damage. Sorry. I always like to make sure that the items I'm rolling my Runewords in are fully repaired. So you can see the 86 durability here. I was looking at 12 to 34, thinking, what is 12 out of 34? And yeah, no. All right, here we go. Tel, Thul, Ort, 28. I was hoping for 35 right off the bat. That would have been cool. Let's try this again. Tel, Thul, Ort, 33. It was close. It was close. Really need that 35 though. 34. Getting even closer. Even closer. 32. Okay. There we go. Go back to town here.
Salutations.
Are we on our last oh no. Oh, just a little bit more. There we go. You know, maybe it'd be easier to do it this way, I don't know. Oh, that's right. There will be one to spare. Maybe I'll be able to. No, I wouldn't. I was like, maybe I'll be able to put it in my cube, but nope, I won't be able to. Because I need to use my cube then. Into the sockets. Oh. I'm happy. I got one so far. I'm hoping for two. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping to get at least two 35 spirit shields out of those 20. But I mean, it's kind of hoping for a lot. 20 rerolls isn't all that many, really. Nope. Now, low, port, 33. Now, low, port, 5. 34. So close. So close. 32. Alright. There we go. Go.
Good afternoon.
Back here. And then really I should be able to, like, let's see. I'll only be able to re-roll it, so there's really no need for another portal scroll. I will just, what did I do with my portal book? Did I? Oh, I dropped it. There we go. Okay. There we go. And then here, can't put this in my shared though, so do one of these. That. Okay. All right. All right. One more try. Oh, well, one more try in the shield. Then we'll get on to some insights. In fact, you know what? I can put the insights in my inventory right now. I have the space. Here we go. Let's do some insights. Yes. Yes. Alright, there we go. Alright, with this, we'll be done with pretty much all the low rune words. Well, except for passion. I guess we'll roll the passions next. All right, so here we go. Last shot at the second 35 FCR spirit. Pal, Thol, Ort, 28. Okay, so I have a little bit more re-rolling to do on those. Now let's see which one first. Let's do the Eth Cryptic Axe first here. Ral, Tear, Tal, Soul. That's insight. Give me just one moment here. I'm pretty positive that is that is the insight rune word, but just to make sure, Route to Tal Soul. Back up. Right there. Relatier Tal Soul. Yep. So we get 12 to 17 meditation, 200 to 260 ED, and 180 to 250 percent bonus to attack rating, and 1 to 6 critical strike. So let's see what we get. Ral, Tear, Tal, Soul, 16 meditation, 250 enhanced damage, and 212 bonus to attack rating with +5 critical strike. You know what? That one's not all that bad. It's not that bad. Hello, Kitty. Hello, Kitty. Do you want to say hi to the camera? Would you like to say hi to the camera? Who's so cute? Okay, that's my new kitty, Luna. All right, second one, Eth Thresher. And yes, I know that there's probably better things you could be rolling in here, but like I said, these are all low runes, and I can re-roll or, like, you know, empty them out whenever I feel like. So careful there. So here we go. Ral, Tear, Al, Sol. Okay, so we only, this one's much worse. Yeah, max critical strike, that's great, but much lower on the ED, and well, I guess actually a little better on the attack rate. But the ED is very low on that one. But still two. I mean, the 13 meditation is what really hurts this. Because, of course, that's why you use this weapon. It's for that mana regen aura. So, now that we got that out of the way, those are, or well, I guess, like I said before, I do have some passions to roll. Let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and put this over here, or rather I should put this here since I still have work to do on that one. These are done. There we go. Then, so the next thing is, that's a crystal sword. Oh yeah, one more spirit, crystal sword spirit. Let's try it. We'll put the crystal sword over here. Alpha, or there we go. And then what was next? Oh yes, the passions. So then we'll put this over here, and then Dole, Fort, L, Lem, another one right here, Dole. There we go. All right, and this will finish up pretty much all the low rune words, or the rune words that do not include any high runes. Just make sure I have TPs. Okay. There we go. Try to kind of line up with the altar. Get myself some buffs going on. There we go. All right. Let's begin with the Spirit Sword. Hope for 35. Hell, Thal, Fort, 30. Not 35, but at least a multiple of 5. Okay, so now we have 2 passions to roll. And the thing about these passions is they're going on my passion Sork, and she doesn't really care about the enhanced damage. Let's just go ahead and take a look at what they roll here. Passion, Dole, Ort, Eld, Lem, just to double check. Passion rolls 160 to 210 enhanced damage and 50 to 80% bonus to attack rating. Everything else is standard. It gives a slew of benefits, which we'll see with the Runeword once we roll it here. But yeah, the character that it's going on for me anyway does not care at all about that enhanced damage roll. She purely cares about the attack bonus roll and the other static mods that are on the weapon. So here we go. Let's roll this one first, huh? Excuse me. Hiccups. All right, Dole. Double check one more time. Dole, Ort, Eld, Lem. Yep. Dole, Ort, Eld, Lem. 60% bonus to attack rating. 199 ED. But as you can see, this gives +1 Zeal, +1 Berserk. It does a number of things that don't really amount to much, like 50 attack rating to undead. But like 75% damage to undead is pretty good if you're if you're relying on the physical damage, because that only affects physical damage. But it's got some attack speed on it. It's got hit blinds target, causes monsters to flee is actually more annoying than anything else, but a little bit extra gold as well. But really the +1 Zeal, +1 Berserk. That's what we want, and the bonus to attack rating is the whole basis around it, which I'll go over more in that character's video, is to apply elemental damage. And so we want to apply it, one, as fast as possible and with as much accuracy as possible. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Hopefully we get better than 60% bonus to attack rating. I'm hoping for 80. Here we go. Dole, Ort, Eld, Lem, 51. Even less. Okay, so not ideal. Still, that's one part about rolling the rune words that I like, is I like to have to deal with what I get. So this is the better one, attack rating wise, and they're pretty much identical otherwise. 3% more ED on this one. But yeah, so I will go ahead and just be using this one for 60% bonus to attack rating. I'll just be giving this spirit sword away, I'm pretty sure, or give it to one of my friends or something like that. They're making new characters all the time. They can definitely use a spirit sword. It won't go to waste. I never let anything go to waste. All right, we got some passions here. All right, so now we're on to, well, now we're on to the high rune words. Let's see. I'm just trying to decide where I should start. I think probably start with the CTAs, or well, Hoto and CTAs. Yeah, let's do that. So Kovacs, Polthal. Actually, let's move the runes before. Kovacs, Polthal. Before we move the weapon, like that, so we don't accidentally suck it. And then oh, go like that. And then the other one, where was that? Right here? Yes. Mal. Ist. Home. I'm getting excited. Starting to roll all the really cool rune words. All the really cool rune words. Alright. Open up the portal here. There we go. Alright. Give me 1 second here. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. There might have been like a little blip there. I was having some technical difficulties. So I had to basically pause the recording. Okay, yeah. I was just looking at the confirming the rune word. We're on Hoto and CTAs. So 1 Hoto and 2 CTAs. Let's see what we get here. We're at R8 Summit. Let's go ahead and buff up again. Buff up again. More skillful for the crafting. Let's do this. Let's do this. Kovacs Paul Thal for Hoto. Kovacs Paul Thal 33. Okay, not like the greatest. I did roll a 40 Hoto last time I rolled a Hoto though, so I was quite pleased with that. 33, okay, it's not the best, but it's still a Hoto, 40% faster cast, +3 all skills, slew of other great benefits, but mostly that's what you use it for. The rep life +20 is also very good, and the increase in maximum mana as well. But yeah, definitely still usable, just, you know, not that perfect 40 roll, but let's see here. So we got a crystal sword and a superior crystal sword. I'll confirm these real quick here. I'm a stickler for that. I do not want to waste a single rune ever. Amral Mal Istaom. Yep. Amral Mal Istaom. Ral Mal Istaom. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's a perfect CTA. That is that's very good. Let me just check one thing. Oh, I guess we have to check that. Okay. Okay, so the ED is not perfect. All right. Okay, so it's not like an absolute perfect, but let's be honest. Who cares about the ED on a CTA? What you care about is the battle command and battle orders mostly. You know, some people might care about battle cry, and as far as that's concerned, it's perfect. Excellent roll. See, that's why I like to roll my own rune words. It's because it's just like, I don't want to give up that chance at the. All right, sorry about that. You might have seen another little blip. A friend of mine stopped by real quick here. So we were at the second CTA after the first one rolled perfect for us. Perfect for us. Come on. Oh, that's so good. You know, it's great to get the perfect rolls. Like, that's, like I said, RuneWord rolling is one of my favorite things to do, and you get a perfect roll, like, it's as good as it gets. As good as it gets. All right, so we got another one here. Amral Mal Ist Om. Amral Mal Ist and Om. 564. Also a very good one. Man, 2 really good CTAs. Come on. That is really good. Nice. I'm very pleased with those. Very pleased with those. Let's see here. We will go ahead and put those there. Put the CTAs next to each other. go. Let me keep this up, this over here. That too, why not? There we go. There we go. All right. And then what should we do next now? Because now we're into like the really high level rune words. Oh, let's do, this is probably the next highest, these two here. We'll do these two. And then we'll roll the griefs. All right, so L X Port Go. Bow. There we go. All right. And then, well, it looks like we can actually fit one more in here. Let's go ahead and just throw the treachery in there. It never varies, so nothing really exciting about the treachery, but you know, I need it for one of my characters, so I was rolling it. So why not just include it, right? So here we go. We're going back. Oh. Buff up here. There we go. All right. Let's start with, well, let's just get the treachery out of the way then. Make sure we look it up. I know it, but it's Shalefall Lem, I know, but let's just make sure, always make sure. Shalefall Lem, yep, I was right. Shalefall Lem. There we go. Never varies, but I basically need it for the other character, for the attack speed, hit recovery, and the fade proc. Cold resist is a nice bonus too. But yeah. Alright. Let's I'm really curious to see how this one turns out. This one is more I just need the fanaticism proc or aura for my summon necro. But let's do this one first, and we'll save that one for last. All right. Let's see here. Death RuneWord. LL Vex Ort Go. LL Vex Ort Go. Looks like this one varies just in its enhanced damage here. So 300 to 385. That's a pretty big swing. Let's hope for 385. LL Vex Ort Go. LL Vex Ort Go. LL Vex Ort Go. 383. Almost perfect. Almost perfect. Very good. That's very good death roll on that. And of course it gets the indestructible mod. And we rolled it in a F Berserker Axe. So very high damage there. Very high damage. The 50% we're sitting at 433. 433 total percent enhanced damage. Like, very nice. Very nice. Alright, and then here we go. Let's foul confirm. Chaos. Right here. Foul Looks like this one also only varies in its enhanced damage, and it's 290 to 340. So here's hoping for 340. Here's hoping for 340. Foul right? Foul Yep. Foul 331. 331. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Yep, that is a nice Chaos Claw. Look at that. Look at that. Well worth like waiting, because I had to hold out kind of a long time to find like a base that I was comfortable with using. And then when I finally found one, it was this one, and this one was amazing. It's an amazing base. So I was, you know, I'm quite happy with that claw. Quite happy. All right. And then you come back over here. There we go. And then we have some griefs. Yep, we're gonna do the griefs next. Then we'll do the dreams, and then I want to save these to the end because, like, those bases are really hard to come by. Really hard to come by. And I had to trade like a couple high runes a piece for each of these. Not like the highest of runes, but you know, wasn't like 2 burr or anything. Forget exactly what I traded for them. So yeah, let's do griefs. Here, slow around. Here, low. Ooh, that was close. Mal. Brow. Okay. Here we go. All right. Verify. Grief. F tier, low mal row. F tier, low mal row. Okay, so this one varies 30 to 40% attack speed and 340 to 400 flat damage added on. And then also minus 20 to minus 25 enemy poison resistance and plus 10 to plus 15 life after each kill. But really what we're concerned about here is the 30 to 40 IAS and the 340 to 400 flat damage. Because it also comes with a slew of other great modifiers. So F tier, low mal row. F tier, low mal row. F tier, low mal row. Okay. Yep. F tier, low mal row. 32,370. So, I mean, it's all right. You know, that's not bad. And minus 24 and plus 14 life after each kill. So, I mean, it's not the greatest, but it is serviceable. And, you know, at least it's not a 340-30 or a 3340, however you want to say it. So, definitely, you know, not the greatest, but serviceable. Now, here's the one I'm really hoping does really well because it's, you know, such a great base. F tier, low mal row. F tier, low mal and row. Ooh, 3362. Even worse. Even worse. That's, you know, minus 25 to enemy poison res and plus 13 life after each kill. Those are high in their like ranges, but the minimum attack speed and lower damage. I'd probably, since the base is so good, I'll probably end up re-rolling this one, honestly. I really hate to clear a low rune though, you know what I mean? But yeah, probably will, just to try for a better roll. but that'll come at a later point in time. Until then, these will probably be used on, well, I think I'll probably include one on this guy just for his original Zmiter setup that I had him built as. Probably this one, and then this one I'll probably just put on my barbarian, my frenzy barb. So, you know, still usable though. There's still griefs. There's still griefs. I mean, can you really go wrong? Not really. Let's see here. There's not room enough for 2 more. 6. Six slot items. There we go. All right, and then we got this. And beast, by the way, sorry. This beast. And the 2 dreams and the 2 BOTDs, the Enigma and the Infinity. We're definitely saving Enigma and Infinity for last. I don't know which one I'm going to do absolutely last. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and do the dreams. I'm really interested to see how this helmet turns out, because it will be replacing this one. I kind of want it to be just as good as this one, if not better. So 23% faster hit recovery, 11 all res, and 18 MF, because I have all 3 of those stats pretty much like exactly right where I want them on this character. So, but we'll see how that turns out. Hold on, I'm going to put the runes over first. Heal. Jaw. Paul. Other. So I can maybe fit. Or well, there's nothing. Oh, yeah, I could fit that other. I could fit the beast in there. Eo. Jaw. Paul. And then maybe I can move these over. This. I really should do it the opposite way though, huh? There we go. And then I can put her tier. Mal Glum. There we go. Always very careful to move runes around, especially high runes. Especially high runes. Alright. So there, we got 3 to roll here. Let's go ahead and go back to this most holy of sites. Maybe not the most holy, but very... like it's a testament to what can be done by humans. Alright. So let's go ahead. We'll do the 2 dreams first, and then we'll finish up with the axe. Let's do the shield first. Alright. Confirm. Eoja Paul. I'm certain that's it. I just, you know, always confirm. Always confirm. Eoja Paul. Yep. And this one, it varies in the hit recovery, 20 to 30%, flat defense, 150 to 220, and all resistances 5 to 20, so it can potentially be very bad or very good on that front. And then better chance of getting magic items, 12 to 25%. So here we go. Eoja Paul. Eoja Paul. Oh, I'm curious. Hey, 26. 170 flat defense isn't the greatest, but like look at the res and MF. That's great. That's great. 18 to all res is definitely good. Definitely, yeah. And the 26 faster hit recovery is also good, because it means you basically, if you're aiming for that 86 breakpoint, which a lot of characters aim for, you only need 60 more on your on your other gear. Very good, very nice. All right, EO job hull, EO job hull. Here we go. EO job hull. What was it? Hey, it's actually even a little better. The resistances are the same, so okay, I'm fine with that. Fine with that. And the MF is 2 points better, and the hit recovery is actually 4 points better, with the defense being only 7% less, or 7%, 7 points less. So yeah, hey, that's nice. That's nice. I like that. It's all I was hoping it could be and more. And see, now I have this matches, with this dream on him, with Holy Shield on anyway. And the helmet matches his armor and stuff like that. And then these two are for my sorceress, my passion sorceress. And they have, like, similar appearances. Bone Visage and Troll Nest. All right. I was pretty excited about that one. I went ahead and just put it right on. Let's see here. Go ahead and buff up again. Go. And then we got one more to roll right now. It's Beast, Bertir, Mal, Lum. Fairly certain that's it, but let's just go check. Beast, Bertir, Mal, Lum. This one varies 240 to 270 ED and 25 to 40 strength. And that's all that varies on it. So, yep, here's hoping for, 270, 40. Of course you're going to want to aim for that. Let's just Bertir, Mal, Yep. Bertir, Mal, Lum. Yep. Bertir, Mal, Lum. 240. 38. Minimum damage roll. Minimum damage roll. But that actually doesn't really matter. I mean, it's sad to see because the roll was low, but it doesn't matter for the character that's going to be wielding it. This is going to my Summon Necro for the Fanaticism aura, so it's really all it's going to be used for. I'm not going to be doing any physical attacking of my own, I don't think, on my Summon Necro. Alright, here we go. And then for those of you who have been watching and did watch the video this long, I do appreciate that you watched my video this long. I know it is a longer video, especially for my first video. But I did put together like a lot of things here, and I just, wanted it to be kind of or like kick it off with a bang, so to speak. All right, let's see here. We're going to go ahead and move this. Go. And then this. Put these. There we go. All right. And now we're getting into the really high level as well, I suppose. Doing these, they're not like super high level. Yeah. Here we go. We got Vex, L, And I should probably put these like, there we go. Away. X. Oh. Oh. F. All right. Here we go. I'm really interested to see how these turn out because the bases are so great and so rare to come by. So, very interested to see. Let's just go ahead and confirm Breath of the Dying, Vex, Hell, L, Eld, Zod, F. Oh. This one varies 350 to 400% enhanced damage and 12 to 15% life stolen per hit. So, 400 ED, 15 life leech. That's what we're aiming for. Let's go ahead and see. We're gonna roll. Let's roll this one first. Vex, Hell, L, Eld, Zod, F. Vex, Hell, O, Eld, Zod, F. Hey, it rolled enough to get over the max enhanced damage with its 15% ED, so basically what did it have left? It had 8 left. It had 8 left. So, yeah. 392. 392 roll on it. And 14% lifesteal. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. That is a really good one. It's a really good one. Alright, and then here we go. Vex, Hell, L, Eld, Zod, F. Vex, L, Eld, Zod, F. Ooh, way worse. Way worse. 375. Oof. That one might even be re-rollable. Because the base is just so rare. But for the time being, it's still a Breath of the Dying. 14% life stolen per hit. But just 375, which means, it rolled 360 out of, it was 350 to 400, so it got 10% off minimum on the ED. But, you can never expect it to go, you can never expect it to go your way or to go perfectly when you're rolling RuneWords. You hope for it, but you can never expect it. You just gotta work with what you can. And this is not a super expensive RuneWord to reroll. I mean, yeah, it does have 2 high runes in it, but for the base, like the base for me at least almost makes it worth just re-rolling it to try to get a better roll in it, because not that it's that far off. I mean, well, I'm 61 points off the max and 22 points off the min, so yeah, that's substantial. It's substantial, but it's still a Breath of the Dying, still has all the great things Breath of the Dying has. So I'll use it until, maybe eventually, if I end up building enough wealth, again, after all this, I may re-roll it. Who knows? Who knows? It depends on how much I enjoy playing my Fury Druid. I'm still leveling him. He's high level, but he's just not he's not high enough level for all his gear and stuff like that I've collected for him. So anyway, we'll go ahead and go back here. And now here's the 2 that, of course, I've been waiting for. Give me 1 second here. Put that there. Start a little collection there. And then, let me put the runes first. Ja, Ith, Bur, base, and then Bur, Mal, Bur, Ist. There we go. All right. Last two. So far, so far I'm pretty satisfied. I was satisfied with the dream, how the dreams turned out. Definitely satisfied with how the CTAs turned out. That was very good. This beast is, like I said, it's for the fanaticism aura, so I wasn't too concerned with it. But this death roll was very nice. The death roll was very nice. We got 135 spirit, and this chaos claw was also a very nice roll. And the grief, well, I mean, they were mediocre at best, right? At best. So let's hope for really good rolls in these, because these two probably, if they roll well, could be probably the most valuable rune words out of all the ones we've rolled. Okay, so let's just go ahead, Enigma right here. Because we'll roll the Enigma first, and then we'll roll the Infinity. So it really only varies 750 to 775 flat defense. That's all that varies on it. Let's hope for 775. It would be a perfect roll in a perfect base. Very good. It'd be very good. All right. Here we are. Just double check. Ja is Bur. Yep. Ja is Bur. Here we go. Ja is Bur. 755. 5 points off minimum, but still 15% enhanced defense. Still an Enigma. Still very good. Still awesome. Awesome to have on any caster type character that doesn't already have teleport. And even if they do, it's still not a bad armor for them. Let's see here. Even if they're a sorceress, still not a bad armor. Plus 2 skills, 45% faster walk run, max life, damage reduction, 15% damage goes to mana, 1% MF per level. Not bad. And a bunch of strength, helps you hit all your strength goals. Because you're going to need to 156 for that Monarch. So last item on the list, Bur Mal, Bur Ist for Infinity. Let's just see how this one goes. Give me 1 second here. Infinity, Bur Mal, Bur Ist. 255 through 325 enhanced damage, and then minus 45 to minus 55 enemy lightning resist. Yep, that's all that varies. So you're just hoping for 325 minus 55. Bur Mal, Bur Ist. Bur Mal, Bur Ist. Let's see. 282.48. So not that great, but does it really matter? I mean, yeah, it matters if you're trying to trade it away and stuff. People will look for higher rolls and want those higher rolls, but the the true value of any Infinity is in the Conviction Aura itself, and the base that this is made from is hands down the best base. It's got the best range adder, and it and the Thresher have the best base attack speed, base weapon speed. So this giant Thresher is the best base. It's ethereal. So it's still very good. Yeah. I'm not gonna say I'm ecstatic for the roll or anything, but I mean, I'm pretty ecstatic to have another Infinity, I'll tell you that. Let's see. So we got all that. We rolled all the rune words. It was quite kind of quite varied in the results, but um, but at the same time, like some rolled really well, and others rolled like pretty poorly. But like I said, despite whether they roll well or roll poorly, they usually have some key defining feature that usually doesn't vary, with the exception of things like pride. That concentration aura is its key defining feature, and it does vary. So, um, but most of the time, you'll get like this item right here. Its key defining feature is probably the deadly strike based on character level combined with the 50% chance crushing blow. Like that's its major strength. Um, but it has other things on it as well that do not vary, that also make it a very good weapon or make it better, other than just the ED. Although this one might have been a bad example because it did roll well. 383 out of, well, what was it? 400? 400? Let's see here. No, out of 385. Sorry, 385. So yeah, it rolled two off of max. Yeah, that's very good, very good. And then of course these call to arms, they were amazing. Come on now, two very good call to arms. And honestly, two decent dreams. Like this one was already rolled, sorry, so don't count that one. But this dream, very nicely rolled. 26 FHR, 18 all res, 19 MF. Very very nicely rolled. And then this one also very nicely rolled. 27 FHR, 11 all res, 20 MF. Like when I say it's very nicely rolled, I mean, getting 25 or more faster hit recovery is really, like, as far as hitting your breakpoints, it makes it much easier to customize your charms. And so I'm happy with that FHR roll. And as long as you're getting in the double digits on resistances on your dream, it's good. I'll consider the res roll good if I'm getting at least 10. You know what I mean? And then 20 out of 25 MF isn't bad. It just adds a little bit. I always like to have a little bit of MF on all my characters, if possible. Sometimes it's not possible. Let's see here. And then, oh yeah, of course, that nice Chaos Claw. That's really nice. Heck of a weapon. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up the video, except for one thing, which I guess I shouldn't have said, like, almost began my outro though, there. But there is one thing left to do, and that is our Herodic Cube Science Project, which I am actually very excited about. Just going to go ahead. I will explain it here in just a moment. And I don't know how it's going to turn out. I've never tried it before. And I've never seen anybody try it before. I'm just trying to see what would happen. What will happen. Sure. Put my charms back, so I'm back to full power. Okay. Let's see here. Might as well do it on R8 Summit. Here we go. All right, so the science project is I have found a rare ethereal dimensional blade. The science project is I'm going to up this rare item to an elite rare version of itself, right? Now, since it's an ethereal dimensional blade, as you can see, it's got a durability there, 11 of 11. When I up this, it's going to become a phase blade, which is indestructible by nature, like innately. And normally phase blades cannot roll ethereal. You cannot find an ethereal phase blade. But I'm wondering if I found this rare ethereal dimensional blade, if I up it, will it become an ethereal phase blade? I don't know. But if it does, it'd be 50% more, or 50% enhanced damage. Now, granted, it would have to stay a rare item. You know, you can't, like, there's no way to make a rare item, at least as of yet, to make a rare item into a normal item. So basically, what I would have to do if I wanted to try to like really get a good roll in this item and like really kind of maximize it as like a trophy item or whatever, I'm going to have to use SOJs to re-roll the modifiers on this if it works, if this works. So this is the formula. Let me just double check it here. Roger Cube. There's should have been. Okay, this is elite version of uniques and stuff. That's all well and good. This is for sockets and normals. Okay. It's for random magic items. I must have skimmed over it. Here we go. Okay, yeah, right here. So we will go past those because that's for re-rolling. Okay, here we go. Yep, I did. It was right underneath the unique version changes. Okay, so for an exceptional rare weapon to become an elite rare weapon, you need Foul, Perfect Sapphire. Yep, and that is what I have collected here. Foul, Perfect Sapphire. So let's just go ahead and see what happens here. Let's see what happens. It is an ethereal phase blade. I have an ethereal phase blade. Look at that. Look at that. Now, the rolls on it, not so good. Not so good. But I have an ethereal phase blade, which is really, really good if I can get some like really boss rolls on this. But you know, I don't have just a million SOJs just laying around or whatever, so I might get around to rolling it once or twice, and you know, maybe if I do, I'll just include it in some video. But I mean, for the most part, I was really curious to see if it was possible to have an ethereal phase blade, and looks like it is. Looks like it is. Yeah. So that being said, I think I'm going to be on the lookout for like really awesome rolled, because see how it kept all its rolls. If I can find really awesome rolled ethereal rare dimensional blades, you know, I might up one of those into a phase blade, make it really good. Not saying it's going to beat out Runewords like Grief or anything, but just as like a kind of trophy item. Or I mean, it could potentially be a very, very good item. But like I said, probably not going to beat out Runewords like grief and stuff like that. Either way, I'm actually glad it worked out that way, because it just, you know, it's just one more thing you can do. One more thing you can do. One more way that the game did not restrict you. Like, I was able to get around the game's inability to drop ethereal, indestructible items by upping this. That's pretty good. So there we go. Well, there you have it. I rolled the Runewords. It was a lot of fun for me. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. And basically, I guess it should have been more of a preface to the video, but I'll go ahead and just say it now. I do plan on uploading content, hopefully on a weekly basis. Hopefully on a weekly basis here. Just, you know, various gameplay videos, like build showcase videos, character showcase videos, maybe a little bit of streaming here and there. And yeah, so but one thing I want to preface that with is please don't expect me to make like such a huge video every time, or, you know, such a long video every time, or two, like, collect this many rune words to roll every time, because this took a long time. I mean, like, most of my characters, they're all fleshed out and everything. They got all the gear they need, and basically all the charms they need as well. So they're pretty well optimized, but they might need little changes, like the helmet, for example. I changed on this so he looked more knightly. But yeah, apart from that gear though, like, this basically represented all the spare wealth that I had. All the spare wealth that I had. And I had to, like, trade around and, like, trade a bunch of my items that I had stockpiled and stuff like that to get all this stuff. There was many high runes in this. So please don't expect me to have this many high runes all the time for all my videos, even all my rune word rolling videos. Most times they might be like 2 or 3 or 4 rune words or something like that. Not the 20 rune words that I rolled here today. But yeah, like I said though, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you have any questions or anything, or like suggestions for the content that you would like to see, go ahead and hit me up in the comments below. And other than that, have a great day, and just keep on slaying those demons. I hope your loots are plentiful. Try not to get too deep in with the loot rage. Sometimes the loot rage will get you. You just go on these, like, at least I do, go on these huge excursions off the path that you're trying to take just to kill random mobs, because there was like a string of them and they just led you off in that direction and you never stopped attacking them. Like, happens to me all the time. But you know, I hope people have good luck in the game. I know it can be a really rough game, and I know you can go a very long time of finding anything of value, and it can be very disheartening. But don't give up. Keep slaying those monsters. They are, in fact, hiding jaw runes from you. Ferreting them away. Basically, you gotta catch them with them. Gotta catch them while they have them. Catch them red-handed. Yeah, let's see. I was just trying to think there for a second. Think if there was anything that I had forgotten to mention in the video. But nope, that was it. You guys have a great rest of your day, and just yeah, have a great day. I guess I didn't script any of this, so don't hate on me too much if it's not scripted. I'm just kind of going along. I wanted to roll some rune words for some of my characters and figured, hey, make a video. But I'm not too concerned with scripting it so that it, seems very professional or whatever. Obviously, I mean, you can see my apartment background and stuff. But yeah, have a great day. And yeah, may your loots be plentiful.